And that would have been insane if that was, like, if there was one up for, like, 280 or something, I don't know if I could have pulled the trigger. I would have been like, I don't know what to do. What's shaking, Chewer Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another Madden 18 half-hour only sniping video. We're going to snipe for around a half hour and hopefully make a lot of coins today. Today, we're going to go after some big snipes. So we're going to see if that works out. Of course, it's going to be less, you know, hits because more than, like, usually I fill up my auctions when I work for a half hour. But in this one, we're going to have a bigger hit potential, so, I mean, it's going to probably not fill up our auctions. I mean, that would be insane if we did. But I think if we hit a handful of cards, I think that's going to be pretty solid. Even a couple could be huge. So we'll see how it goes. Of course, 50K is about what we want to make. Anything more is great, because that's what we can make pretty much consistently in a half hour using our other filter. But here we are, and if you want to see that, check out the most recent videos that I have of the half-hour sniping. A lot of them are simply, or I can just tell you, team by team, and then just go through the teams on all offense or all defense, elite, and got good deals that way. But here's a team that we put together. Randy Moss, we added him today on stream. Not too bad. We also added no one else on offense. Oh, we added Bruce Matthews at left guard, Twitch legend. Went ahead and did that. Ray Lewis and Anthony Barr added, as well as Calais Campbell. So we spent a lot of coins. Let's just say that. We spent a lot of coins, but our team is looking really good. 89 overall. No money spent. It's a good time. It's a good time. But what we're doing today, well, you could do this. Okay, we're going to do 88 to 89 because I think that's the best chance to hit something. You could do this with 90-91 as well. Now, there's a couple things you could do. You could mess with the cap value a little bit. Unfortunately, you can't do something like this. You can't do like all defense and then do, I mean, you could mess with cap value, but you see how it's 55 and you're like, what can I do to make this? It's tempting to do a letter, but once you throw a letter in, unless they fix this, and I don't think they did, it automatically doesn't show up any cards. That's a mistake in the auction house. I don't see that getting fixed this year, so we're just going to have to let that go. So unfortunately, the only thing you could really do is go into cap value and maybe try to, you know, get it down to 59, which you could do with 31 to 40. Here it is. You got a filter, and now you can go ahead and just simply, I'm guessing that's not a good deal on, oh, maybe that was a good deal. That was a decent deal on Taylor. But yeah, and then you could just simply just keep refreshing here. If you like this filter, you could just go bam, bam, you know, keep refreshing, and you could try the same thing on, you know, any sort of, I don't know if you're going to have too much success with 41 to 50 in this. You may not even need all defense, honestly. But anyway, so 40, and you could just go back between. Wow, Richard Sherman's down to almost 200. And honestly, this isn't bad. Like, if you're looking for big, you know, big snipes, you could also, so this is a pretty straightforward filter, just keep going back and forth, or you can just keep refreshing, you know, you could just go, yeah, keep refreshing and go over here and go bam, 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 you know, and see if something pops up. And then you have a really good chance of getting it if you do that. And you can do the same thing with all offense, mess around with that. It's pretty straightforward. What I'm going to do today is not that, unfortunately. You see it doesn't work unless you got to put the all offense, all defense, or do something to get the 59. But what we're going to do today, 991 works. 9293 doesn't have too much. I don't even think it's going to fill up the, I mean, it will fill up the auction, but yeah, you could just simply, if you're looking, you could just, Jamal Charles at 575. I almost bought one earlier for 630, so I'm not going to buy that, but yeah, you could just keep refreshing. Earl Thomas down to 440. Glad I sold mine. Glad I sold mine. I got to make sure that's actually not a good deal, which I doubt it is. I sold mine for like 550. I was happy for that. Yeah, he's coming down. Okay, so 440, a good price, but yeah, don't really need that. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do. Just keep refreshing if you want. But that's not, you know, I need to see a little bit more variety. So what I'm going to do is 88 to 89. A lot of things you can mess around with. Again, cap value. You can mess with, you know, all offense, all defense, and try to figure something out. But for me, I'm going to go ahead and just do chemistries and go through them now. Warren Moon at 60. This is how, like, you're like, how do you know these prices? I see one at 65. He's been up for 8 minutes. Like, I'm like, okay, not a good deal. Like, that's basically what it comes down to. I mean, it's not like I'm rocket science. Like, I'm actually, like, it's not that I have to remember all these numbers. I'm actually just comparing it to cards that I see on the screen. So if it looks complicated, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to oversimplify, but I also don't want to complicate it for you. You know, I want to, hopefully it makes sense on what I'm doing here. So one thing that I also take into account, when you're like, how do you know these prices? If a card's been up for like a few minutes, I honestly just kind of say, okay, that's its price. So like, and then I got these few Miles Jack, so that helps. But like this Adai, I can look down here. But like, even though I don't have no idea, okay, I know he's not worth that. I have no idea Janoris Jenkins. He's been up for over a minute, so I can go ahead and say that that's probably not a good deal, which it's not. That's basically what it comes down to. If it's something that just got posted and I'm not sure about, I didn't mean to hit that, then I will check the price. Like, I'm going to check. But if I'm, like, if it's been up for a couple minutes, I'm going to probably just assume it's not a good price. And that could be dumb, you know? You know what assuming does. But for me, I go ahead and roll with that, and I just don't think it's worth my time to look up. And I think you just save a lot of time if you don't have to look up cards, like, all the time. So, hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me in this, and you guys are like, man, you missed some big snipe, you know, whatever. Hopefully that's not the case for this video, but I think we should be reasonably set on hitting some good stuff here, going through 88 to 89, and like I said, you could do the same thing with 991, and maybe we'll try that a little bit. If we hit something great, that would be awesome. Maybe give us some time to mess around with the auction house and hopefully hit some good stuff, but Mark Ingram at 55. So that's like a card I literally don't have any idea what he's worth, but I see one at 58. So there you go. Now I know he's not a good deal. You know, I actually had no idea what he was worth, and now I know. Martellus Bennett at 40. So I already got that price just by doing it by now. Now a big question I get a lot, and I want to try to answer it. I think I have to answer in just about every video, which is fine. Is why do you sort by newest instead of by now? Really, it comes down to the fact that it's just better when you're trying to snipe bigger. If you know your pricing or have a decent idea, when I sniped my Odell Beckham Jr. for $225,000, I sold him for $700,000. You would not have seen that card if you did it by buy now. The only reason you would do it by buy now is if you have no idea what your pricing is. I'm not saying it's terrible, but if you know your pricing a little bit, like, then don't do it by buy now when you're going for big snipes. Now, if you're doing a simple filter like 82 to 83 or 84 to 85 and just looking for those types of cards, yeah, sort by buy now because you're looking for a price you're willing to pay for like any 84 to 85. You're basically going to buy any of them under, you know, 11K or whatever. But right now, that's not the case. Like, that's not kind of filter I'm using, so that's why I'm not going to do that. But that's a question I get a lot, and I will answer it as many times as I remember to do it. But also, side note, I want to thank you guys so very much. 20,000 subs, absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much. I really have no idea why I've been so fortunate to be able to, you know, get to this point, but I'm so thankful. It's been a grind, you know, basically mostly snipe. Like, the fact to get 20,000 subs with just sniping, like, that's basically what I've done. And yeah, you could argue like, hey, maybe you should venture out a little bit more, but I can argue, you know what, that's fair. Sniping does the best view-wise, and maybe I've kind of put myself in a corner there and like, okay, well, this does the best views, so this is what I'm gonna keep uploading. I can understand where you're like, you know, you gotta get out of your shell a little bit. I can understand that. I want to go ahead and buy this right here. Yep, right here. Can I get it? Thank you. Did you see there was a 43, 44, then it jumped to like 52? Now, I don't know if this is going to sell, and I will show it on the screen what he sells for. He might only sell for like 42 and, you know, make a few thousand, but I'm going to go ahead and try to take a chance here and put him up for like 49.5 because there was that big jump. That's, you know, that's a huge chance to make like 10K, and you don't lose anything if you post it and it doesn't sell. And that's a big thing you got to remember. Like, it's not like you're not out of anything if it doesn't sell. And if you have a bunch of coins, you're able to hold on to it if you have to. So take that into account. You don't have to sell it on the first try, especially when you're going for bigger snipes and trying to make, you know, there's less margins sometimes where you're like, you're trying to make, you know, it's worth waiting if you can make another 10K a lot of times. It is worth it, of course. So 10K, you know, is actually quite a lot of coins. Like, if you like open up packs, like a gold player pack or whatever, is 7,500. Wow, Ryder's down to 320. I know that's not a good deal, but I actually want to check. I mean, I don't know it's not a good deal. I want to check 3-4. Man, I'm so glad I didn't buy Rodgers. It was going for like 550, and I was debating on buying him, but that was like just like a week and a half ago. But that's mutt. You know, cards are gonna fall a lot. That's just the way it works. You know, Kerrigan at 65. I mean, seriously, that's crazy. What a great card at 65,000 coins. Like, that's pretty insane. 65,000. I would say so. We got a die here. Again, looking for a better deal than that one. On the PlayStation, we're putting together an all-Texans team. I'm hoping to like do like Weekend League. I might do that, bring that to the channel. Weekend League with, whoops, I skipped one, with the all-Texans team. So that gets more of like my, you know, me. And it's more fun, you know, to like beat people with, like right now, I'll admit it, I've been dominating. I've been destroying everybody I face. But my team is so good. Like, how much is it really me, and how much is it just my team? Like, I can seriously come out in Tampa 2 every single play, have a half-decent user, you know, take away the run. That's basically, I got to be able to stop the run. I can play Tampa 2 every single play. And because of how good my team is, it's absolutely lights out. Like, you can't, like, if you throw it in the hard flat, like, if you throw it to the flat, well, you might get a couple yards, but those cloud flats play so well when they got 91 zone. You know, you try to throw it over the top, good luck with that, they're going to pick it. So, with Boye and Richard Sherman, they're not exactly the most expensive cards out there. They're actually not that bad at all. But if you get those cards, that's just the way that Madden is right now. It's really easy to play defense, and offense is extremely hard. Like, if you want to move the ball, you know, you got to do either some cheesy stuff, or you got to do something to be... Defense is super easy. I mean, you don't have to do much on defense when you got the 91 zone, guys. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm playing really well, and I'm telling you right now, I don't feel like I'm playing skillful at all. I feel like I play to win. I'm going to try to win. But I don't feel like I'm playing skillful. I think I'm getting... I'm going to check this. I don't... Whoops, not Seahawks. Steelers. I want to see how much Mean Joe Green goes for. 147, 160. Okay, good to know. All right, so, and I also got the Jerome Bettis price in my head now, too. So that's good to know. But, look, I don't feel like I've been playing, like, extra skillful. Like, I don't suddenly... basically, all I do now is if I want to win, I'll run stuff that I know is going to work. And if you can't stop it, I'm going to run it. I'm going to run it again. If you can't beat Tampa 2, I'm going to run it, and I'm going to run it again. And I'm going to run it until you prove to me that you can actually stop it. And I'll do the same thing on offense. So it's not exactly the most skillful thing, but that makes sense. Like, football, logic-wise, it makes sense. But the difficulty of stopping plays is really difficult. You know, like, that's the thing. Like, in NFL, like, offense is really, really hard, and defense is way easier. Like, offense generally is hard, but it's, you know, if you got a good quarterback, and like, it's tough. It is tough, even if you do have a good quarterback. Like, most of the time, you're going to end your possession in a punt. Obviously, that's not Madden, but it's not that extreme. But defense is easy and easier in the NFL, just like it is in this game. But it's too much. Like, for a football game, like, the offense is just, it's at such a disadvantage with these 91 zone guys. Like, it's really tough. It is. And I actually think the game is actually pretty good overall. I just think that they just need to make... I like this more, and that's probably a, you know, unpopular opinion. But to me, like, I actually enjoy this game more than I enjoyed Madden 17. So I don't think it's as bad as Madden 17. And you're like, well, oh, that's a bye. I have no idea what he's worth, and I don't know what I do with my phone. Crap. Okay, 40,000 coins. Let's see. That had to be a good buy, right? Marshall Faulk. Like, it's probably not amazing, but let's see. 40,000. Oh, yes. 85. All right, we're going to throw him up for 85. There we go, guys. Whew. Marshall Faulk, that probably will be the title. Man, it's so tough. Like, I'm really bad at clickbait titles. I feel bad. If I put this up and say Marshall Faulk Snipe, is that, like, misleading? I don't know. Like, it's still, like, a really good snipe. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm in a constant struggle in my head, like, what to do with... I can't believe I got such a good refresh there, because I honestly, like, thought about it. Like, I'm like, wait, that's an 89 Faulk. Of course that's a good deal. At the 88, I would have been like, I'm not sure, but... Even the 88 was a good price, but such a ding-dong sometimes. Sometimes, more like all the time. Am I right? No, you're not right. That's wrong. Don't call me a ding-dong. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. All right, let's go. So that was awesome. So the big snipes pay off early. They do pay off early with the nice Marshall Faulk. Of course, that's about half of what we need to say this is a good, well, more than half probably, especially if the Wake sells. We're going to make a few thousand on Wake no matter what, so pretty nice. Either way, I'm pretty happy with the way this half hour is going, because we're not even halfway done, and we've made 30 plus at least, probably, so I would say that's not bad. That's not bad. Of course, we want to hit something, and it's a little more fun, you know, when you hit those big snipes than just hitting the small ones over and over again. Even if you make more coins at the end, It's probably gonna, if you're really good at one of the, it's probably gonna be very similar. If I knew my wake was gonna sell for high 40s, of course I would buy those over there at 40, like 40 and under. Like those would be insta buys. But like I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even know. And you're probably like, wait, why did you have to go back and check that Marshall Faulk? Don't you have Mutthead? Don't you have? Okay, here's the thing. My laptop is broken. It's out of commission right now. My phone is almost dead. Completely forgot to pick that up. And now I'm here without a phone, without Mutthead. I'm basically sniping blind. Basically, like well, that's what I mean. I'm not man with no prices. Not literally blind, but like I'm sniping with, just basically what I got in my head. I don't know prices. I'm stuck and confused and all over the place because I do not have Mutthead at my disposal. Mutthead is a crutch that I will use until it's no longer around, or until I stop playing Madden, or Madden no longer exists. I don't know which would come first, but I'm going to use it a long time is what I'm saying. As long as Mutthead's around, I'll be there. I'll be there. All right, come on. Come on. We got the Marshall Faulk. Give me another one. Give me another one. Come on. Ryan Kerrigan at 58. Like, he keeps getting cheaper. Like, if you get down to, like, 55, I'm probably going to buy. I'm going to pull the trigger, but I'm not going to pull the trigger at that. I'm really happy with my Cameron Wake buy, actually. I'm just hoping that there's a chance that he can sell for the high 40s. But you probably already know, because I would have showed it on the screen, what he sold for. So I'm, like, talking about it, and you guys are like, I already know it sold for 49. I hope that's what you're saying. 49.5, whatever I threw it up for. I hope that's what it is, I'm saying. Or maybe it wasn't 49.5. Maybe it's 45 or 44 or 43. But either way, hopefully at least a decent profit. All right, come on. Let's stop talking about it because it's going to, it doesn't matter. There's a Marshall Faulk that even would have been a good deal at 40. Maybe they thought it was the 88. I don't know. Maybe that's what they looked up. I don't know. I don't know why they put it up for that price. But either way, I'm happy. I'm glad. Thank you. Come on. Charles Haley. Don't know why I said it like that. Interesting, huh? Okay, come on. That's not a good deal, is it? Might be an okay. Ooh, okay, we'll buy it. We'll buy it. This is a type of card I buy because it sells so much. Like, it's so safe. And we're going to actually try to get a little bit more than what the cheapest one up is. We're going to throw it up for like 40. Again, we're doing this blind. We'll see how good. We're going to throw it up for 47.5. We'll see. Wow, Faulk already sold. Hello? How much did we make? Oh, I thought we bought it for 50. No, we bought it for 40. Nice. So we're like already like about where we need to be for a half hour. So no matter what happens, rest assured we did pretty well in this half hour, I'm happy with the way this went. We finally got a good, we actually haven't got like a solid snipe, and I'll call that a solid snipe in a long time. Like, I just get the small stuff and it adds up. Like, I don't even try for it. Like, of course, I would love for it to pop up. Like, my filter allows for big stuff to pop up, but like, I get so, I don't think this is a good deal. At 89 white, 80, that's crazy. He's so cheap. He's so cheap. But Twitch Legend white is really good, just so you know. He is very good. But, yeah, no, I've been just getting such a, like, the small stuff, it adds up. Like, it's awesome, but, I don't know. I don't know. Also, I also found out that Taylor Throne, TT, Mr. Throne, whatever he's going by now, Scumbag, TT23, or I don't even know if he's TT23 anymore, but he'll be Scumbag in my heart, told me that 2K fixed their auction house. It no longer resets every time you, search, which is pretty exciting. It gives, maybe a chance that we could snipe on 2K. I didn't really care for 2K when I was on it, but maybe I'll bring in, like a day or two, I'll have a sniping video of 2K. For you guys who play 2K, we'll see. Because Madden is not a 12-month game, which, no games really usually last a whole 12 months. But some games do, and Madden is not one of those. And 2K, I think, lasts a little bit longer, especially as we get into the NBA season. I think it will be a little more fun for people to play. So we're going to go ahead and try to ride that wave and start to make maybe some 2K videos, especially since they fixed the auction house, which we haven't touched in like almost since it came out. So excited to see how that goes. We'll probably do some practice and maybe have Mr. Scumbag on the channel as well. I don't know. We'll see about that one. But those videos actually do really well. So believe it or not, as much as you may hate him, you still come and watch the videos. Maybe it's just to say a nasty comment, but the views are always good whenever he's on the channel. So, you know, I gotta ride the wave, you know? I gotta ride it. I got to. Sometimes you just gotta go with it, and if that's where the people want, even though you don't know it, it's like that. You don't know that you like it. It's one of those, like, you know, things. What is that called? Like, that you don't like. You don't want to admit. Guilty pleasure, we'll call it. I just made that up on the spot. Just kidding. I did it. That's a saying that's been around for a long time. But you know, it's something. It's something, and whatever the reason is, they do really well view-wise. So, explain it to me. I don't know. Okay, I don't know, but I think there's a chance he could make a comeback now that he's, you know, made his, you know, he's come back from the dead. He's here. It's, you know, I don't know. You know, it may not be, people may not have known they want it, but, or maybe don't want it at all. But he's back. He is back. All right. Let's get into sniping. So here's the deal. So, like I told you, that the biggest thing with sniping is that you need to, especially when you do it by newest, is that you have to know your prices. So like when you don't know your prices, like I'm kind of like sometimes like not sure, like this Rodney Harrison. But look, you see this? Brian Arakpo. Like, I literally have no idea what he goes for. Okay, I kind of do. I don't think that's a good deal. I don't even see an Arakpo. Did that sell? No, it didn't. Okay, well, I'm gonna worry about it. But yeah, so you really got to keep an eye on the other cards, especially when you're sniping like this sort of filter. Like you gotta keep your eyes open, ready to go. Unless you're on the auction house a lot, then you can figure out the, you know, prices. You know, you might already know them without even realizing. You're like, oh yeah, Brandon Cooks, yeah, he goes for 110, and I'm pretty sure that's around what he goes for. But 105, you know, like whatever. What you're seeing here, you can maybe sell for like 125 if you're feeling really optimistic. That one sold for 112. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I could argue that might be worth a speculative ad, but you know, in like fantasy football, we like, yeah, maybe, you never know. That seems pretty cheap, but the 112 sold. But you know what? We'll let somebody else rip the benefits if that does reap the benefits, not rip them, reap the benefits. English, you know, it's tough. It's a tough language. Very tough. Let's be honest. Jerome Bettis at 70. Oh, is that a buy? 85. Okay, not much. We should have bought it probably. Like we're gonna kick ourselves a little bit for not buying that, but we're gonna let it go and act like it didn't even pop up. Cut that part out. Never existed. We're back. Okay, you may wonder why there. No, I'm just kidding. You're like, now you're very confused because I didn't cut anything out. Okay, okay. Little, no. Man, we got like 7 minutes. Okay. Breathe. Come on. Okay. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Come on. Ugh. 89? Is that a deal? Is that a deal? It's not a deal. An 89 overall left tackle for 72,000 coins, because there's left tackles. There's like 80 million of them. Of course, it's not a good deal. Got to take into account that there's 80 million of them. Ugh. Lame. Warren Moon, 64,000. There's a few up, but I actually do want to check how much he does go for, because this is a popular quarterback. 72. Okay. All right. He actually is that cheap. Okay. Fair enough. I was wrong. Auction house, you were right. Okay. Come on. Jordan Reed. No, give me a new card. Actually, there's a few new cards, but that was a new Jordan Reed, actually. Interesting. There was a Jordan Reed posted like a minute ago, and then another one. All right, come on. Oh. I want another one. I want it. Come on. No. But honestly, I'm still going to be happy. I'm going to be happy. I got a Marshall Faulk snipe. I got, you know, I'm feeling it. I feel good about it. I feel, you know, positive about it. After I go this run through, I'm going to try 90-91, actually. I want to see if I can hit, you know, be great. Be great. DeAndre Hopkins at 336. Ooh, it's going to be great on my All-Texans team on PlayStation. Unfortunately, I only have like 600K, so I don't know when I'm going to be able to get that card, but, I mean, I could buy that one, but who else can I afford? I don't have like anybody yet, so I got Lamar Miller. That's about it. I got base DeAndre Hopkins, core elite DeAndre Hopkins. I got a few other players thrown in there, but for the most part, I don't got anybody. All right, come on. Come on. Dang it. Okay, all right, here we go. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go 90-91. Got 5 minutes to be great. 5 minutes to be great. Come on. Okay. Herschel, no. Doyle, no. No, no. Okay. Brady, Cousins, Green, so cheap. That's great. Zeitler, 325, not cheap. No, thank you. I was kind of curious. I need to upgrade my right guard. That's why I was looking at him. All right, nothing. Wait, is there so many up, or is there just none being posted? No, okay. I was like, why? None being posted. Interesting. Come on. Curtsy. Come on, come on. Chris Harris Jr. Cheap. Wow, McGinnis is 223. I mean, I kind of believe it. Yeah. I mean, it's maybe a good price, but... Oops, I skipped one. I skipped one. Belendikoff, Quinn. Oh, we got a few minutes. Come on, come on, come on. Buckner. 264,000. You got LeGarrette Blunt there. LeGarrette. Okay. Serious. Come on. Ugh. Wait, Von Miller at 306. Now, there's no way that's a good deal. But I actually have no idea what he goes for, so let's check it out. Wait, is that a good deal? I'm buying it. I'm taking a chance. All right, Von Miller. All right, I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to cut this out because I don't have my phone. I'm actually going to see if I just made a stupid decision or if that was amazing snipe. All right, 1 second, guys. Whoa, okay, guys. I'll admit it. I had no idea. I'm like, okay, let's take a chance, and we did. And last one sold for what, 429, 440, 480. There's even one at 5. There's a couple at 500 though. I don't think we're gonna get that out of it, but I think we can get maybe 480 out of this. Oh my goodness! If this actually sells, there is one up for 440, but he's only been up for 15 minutes. We're gonna try to get 480 out of this, and we'll see if it sells. Oh my goodness, guys! That was only gone for like a half a second. I just had to. I didn't want you to hear clicking and all that stuff, and I had to get up for a second. 400 and oh, LeGarrette Blunt sold. That's cool. But 480,000 coins. There's the 444 one. Oh my! I can't. I almost didn't even snipe. That would have made my. I would have been so embarrassing. Okay. So I think that's almost a decent way to end it. But we're gonna do a few more refreshes. Let's go ahead and check out. I don't see why that would be a good idea, but I do want to. Not a. I mean a good price. 181. Okay, get back to earth here. Oh, wow, this is nuts. The first time I went on that like big snipe since I can remember. Feels good. All right, oh, there's a 91, Chad Johnson. I will check that out as well. 215, 250. Is that a buy? All right, 1 second. Okay, I literally may not even have left there because it was sold like as I was getting up. But anyway, I could maybe sell it for like 270, perhaps. It's kind of, you see, it's kind of it's around 220 to 270-ish. I maybe should have bought that. I maybe should have bought it. What an insane way to end. I think that's that guy's trying to get 270 out of it. I think this is a pretty good way. Let's run this. Let's run it through one more time. I literally probably should have had Mutthead. Even if I did, though, I wouldn't have got that one. And the Von Miller I ended up signing. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Mutthead, 183. That might not be a good deal. 183,000? Okay. We're done. That literally was not a good deal. All right, we're going to sell it for, I think we're going to sell it for around 210, which is still profit? A little bit. Dang. All right, if it sells, we still make coins. Just kind of a fail. But we'll go ahead and throw that up. 210, is that the last one? Okay, we're not done yet. Well, we have still, this is absolutely madness. How many cuts did we have at the end of this video? Eric Weddle at 225. I don't actually think that's a good idea. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I actually should have checked that. I should check that. He'll be gone, though, if it was such a good deal, probably. Yeah, okay. I thought he'd fallen. Okay. And that would have been insane if that was, like, if there was one up for, like, 280 or something, I don't know if I could have pulled the trigger. I would have been like, I don't know what to do. Okay, I just already checked blanket coverage, and then finally toughness, and then we will wrap it up. Okay, guys, so let's recap what happened. All right, that something else could have popped up as I was saying that, but all right. So what do we got? Okay, these cards were obviously before. Okay, so we got the Cameron Wake. What? Oh, the Faulk already sold, so we made what, 36,000 on. If Wake does sell, which you know is a big if, that's like 10,000. I think this will be like 5,000-6,000. Obviously, that's a big hit. Okay, so altogether, if everything's sold, we're looking at about 40, we'll just say 50 altogether, and then that is obviously well over 150. Okay, we'll be over 150, and that's absolutely crazy. I do apologize about the cuts at the end, not having Mutthead right there, which I never do, which you can either, I don't know why you would do. Nothing really happened after I did, like, the Von Miller, that's when I went, yeah, there was no big snipes after the Von Miller, so, okay, it doesn't matter, because I didn't hit anything, like, it wasn't like I'm trying to put a bunch of big snipes at the end, because there wasn't really anything I hit. I hit a John Abraham at the end for not even a good deal, but thank you guys so much for watching. It makes 6K if that sells, if it does, and if it did end up selling, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. That was pretty crazy. I think I like that, but of course, not every half hour is always so exciting, but if you can even get 1 or 2 snipes in there, man, that's the way. It's kind of exciting. But thank you guys so much for watching. The Von Miller snipe, though, the Marshall Faulk snipe is a low-key, like, really good snipe as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. You guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you for 20K. Absolutely amazing. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma out.